trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you.
We could
For the
just
record,
sponsor
lab on me
Coca-Cola.
going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record.
Alright, clap it. We are on Life Gurus, we are on Kickboxer, we are on Influencer.
Our parents aren't rich. We have student loans. We work 9 to 5. And we look forward to the weekends.
So if that sounds somewhat like, welcome to the Noob Podcast.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome back, everybody. Today, as you can see, I upgraded to BJ's water rather than Kirkland. And we have our new friend, OG, Arpit Gandhi. Welcome, buddy.
Thank you.
We've been wanting to have you for a very long time, but Mr. Sandy here
We finally have the set.
because of
Right day, right
we
time.
wanted him during election time,
Yeah.
and hopefully y'all voted today because whatever, something's happening, guys.
Just vote.
Just vote. Pick one.
Just
name.
earn the right to complain.
Exactly. So, man, question: do you think Biden controlled the weather?
Yes.
Because as you can see today,
It did
what
rain.
day? Beautiful out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does.
He does, right?
I think it's bigger than Biden, though. I think it's the political party.
No, it's just Biden.
It's just
Just
Biden
Biden.
himself.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
that-
been there for like 5,000 years now.
Yeah.
It's
He has the control.
Yes.
He knows how
He
to
can
control
talk to the
weather.
gods.
Yeah.
You have
I'm
to
a-
be there for long.
I'm gonna repeat it one more time, guys, on the camera. Guys, गरीब तो छे जमे तो थोड़ी नजीक थी बोलचो
Okay.
बोलो कि थोड़ा पैसा वैसा कोई ना पा होए. If you guys wanna sponsor us to extend this there. So
There.
please, one of us do it to us because he is having baby. So,
Yeah, please.
but yeah, please. Anyways, he's here. He's a very smart guy. I call him a calculator as well. We're crazy smart. And he knows, or at least he has a different
What?
opinion on politics.
More educated. I would say more educated. Out of all of us, he probably researched the most in when it comes to
Yeah,
politics.
very logical answers. Sometimes I feel like I want to argue, but I'm like, nah, it makes sense.
Fuck it.
It must make sense.
Yeah, so then I don't argue. But I know one thing for sure. You're legitimately not a fan of Republicans, if I'm right.
No, not at all.
Not even, like, it's not like you are 1% Republican, 99 Democrat.
No, I think it depends on the person, right? Like, yes,
Person running on.
person running
Okay.
on what,
Gotcha.
what they're running on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
So
that's the
it's
key
not
thing.
like more of a party, but it's more of who's running and what their idea is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a Republican who you like right now?
Not at the moment.
Not
right?
doesn't have to be presidential candidate, like even local. Because I know you follow local a lot too.
Jatin Patel.
No, Brian Fitzpatrick, for example.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he's a Republican, claims to be independent, right? But I think it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So don't vote.
He's more of someone who's, you may remember back in 2015, 2016, we had the election at MCP2, right? You voted, and it was my time to vote, right? And at that point, regardless of who I vote for, we knew Brad was going to be the captain,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
So that's what he usually does, right? Like what happens is, let's say there is a topic and people have to vote, right? So 70% of the people vote for A, and then 30 for B. Then he'll vote for B, knowing that he wanted A, and A is going to happen, but he voted for
so
B
he can-
just
he
to
can
tell
say
his
that, gotcha,
people back
gotcha,
home,
gotcha,
I
gotcha.
tried my best to do this,
Yeah.
but we lost. This happens a lot with him.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yes, he's independent, but more Republican.
Mm-hmm. So he
You guys didn't know this.
runs as independent.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And he's been there in that
For a-
position
for a while.
For a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole Bob support him, by the way.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he comes to every event and shit.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
I met him there when I went to do the photography thing.
Mm.
He came. I met him then.
Did you deliver?
What, the pictures? How was delivered?
I had to, guys.
I don't know why he had to, because there's no client who hasn't got my pictures.
I had to ask. Okay, what's next?
You can't you can't.
Please hire him.
Don't hire me. I'm out of the business. For now.
You can't. What did you want to say? Why did you stop?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Okay.
Now you guys hire him. I said hire him.
Until
Now.
February, I'm out of business.
I second.
Why? That's what. Until then, you should work. After
That's
that, you
easier.
should be out of business, right?
Well,
Yes.
after next 2025 February, I'm out.
2025.
But you can work till February
24?
2024.
25. I'm just saying. I mean, I was kidding about not working, but I'm not actively looking for new gigs because it's just too much.
Actively gigs come to him.
Yeah, that's the only way I do it when they come to me.
But why 2025?
Yeah, I'm trying to
baby will
figure
be
that
a
math
year.
out.
They after that they can run.
They can walk.
That's even more. Isn't it more like you have to be more careful with baby when they walk because now you have
No,
to.
that's why he said after 2025 he's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Oh, after
Yeah.
I thought you would taking break till 2025. Oh, okay,
Until then, like you said, the gig actively come to me.
okay. I'll get you some.
That makes sense.
Okay. Well, back to Arpit. So, what are your thoughts on Biden? I know you are the only one in the group.
No. First question. So you said Brian Fitzpatrick is okay from the other side. Who is it that you really hate on Democratic side? Could be local or presidential.
I mean, a lot of people, right? Like for example, cinema, right? Like Joe Manchin from West Virginia, right?
Gotcha.
Like yes, they're Democrats,
Yeah.
but they always vote against Democrats, right? Like for example, yes, you may be like, why isn't Biden doing this? Why isn't Biden doing that? Even though he claimed that he's gonna cut student loans for everyone, or he's
Right.
gonna do, he's gonna stop the gas in Alaska, and stuff, right? So yes, but that also it's not just his call, right? Like the House needs to support him. Same with the Senate as well,
Yeah.
right? But if you have a 50-50 majority, at that time you need everyone to vote, every single Democrat to vote with all the Democrats,
Right.
and then it's at that point, if it's a tie, then the VP will decide based on their vote, right? But if you have two Democrats voting with Republicans, then even though you have a majority, you can't do anything,
Right.
just because the other two are with Republicans. And in their one, I get it, West Virginia, right? Because it's hard to win, hard to be
That's a
Democrat over there.
Democratic, yeah.
So he needs to vote for, if he's trying to save his
Career.
spot, his
Yeah.
career, then he needs to make sure he votes for the people in West Virginia.
Right.
But the other is from Arizona, so I don't see why she would vote with Republicans. So those people, I think, even though they're Democrats, not really good, not supporting the party.
Right.
Right. But not saying Democrats are good. In my opinion, I think they're still very right leaning. Right. So not sure if you guys have heard of, I forgot the line, but let's just say 0 means you're neutral. Right. Everything is neutral for you, and you're not left, you're not right. 100 means you are completely left.
Right.
Right. -100 means you are completely right. Right. But lately, what's been happening is you are at 0, right? So you have Biden who will be like 20 out of 100, right? Because like he's not 100, but he wants free education, free healthcare, free tuition, college tuition, whatnot. He wants something which is good for the overall people of the country, right? But so he's not that right left leaning. So 20 out of 100. Biden 20 out of 100. Sanders would be like 60, 70 out of 100, just because he's much more left leaning
Right,
versus
yeah,
Biden. But then you have someone who's Trump, who's like -80,
Right.
right? So he gets elected, right? So now your bar shifts from 0 to like -30, right? So now you have Biden coming in saying, yeah, I want free, or I want to cut back, I want to remove loans for people or for students, right? At that point, since you are at -30, the bar is -30 at the moment, you feel like, oh, that's so left-leaning, we can't do this because it's not fair for people. And then when Bernie Sanders says we want free tuition, free healthcare, you look, no, that's socialism, that's impossible,
Yeah.
right? But if you were at 0, you're like, you know what, that's not bad, that's a good idea, right? So you have Trump, who was at -80. Now the bar moved so much where like anything that's in the center seems like very left-leaning. But like you have him, then Ted Cruz, for example,
Right.
DeSantis, they're so left-leaning, like -80, -90. They want nothing to do with the government. They want everything to be owned by the corporations.
Right, right.
So at that point, like going back to zero, going to the right, left leaning just gets tougher and tougher. And everything you see just becomes left leaning or a socialism.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I remember one thing which Harshit said. This was about California. I think we were talking about Biden, and then I was thinking Newsom would be the perfect president for U.S.
Right.
And then I think Harshit, you said that he's too left leaning.
Yeah.
Right. But how is he too left leaning? Just because like he wants free education, free tuition, free home. Not free home, but like free living or.
For homeless, right?
Yeah. So like I think it's just like the spectrum is so far to the right that all these things we see that okay, just to left socialism, we can't do this.
Right.
But a lot of the countries in Europe, they have all this, right? So why can't we have that as well?
Mm-hmm.
One of the argument could be the size of population.
But again, population versus okay, you also have a higher GDP as well. Yes, you compare like for example Germany, right? Germany, Portugal, Spain. Yes, less population, but the GDP is also a lot less than US, right? So yes. If you look at the ratio, right, like GDP. You have 100 people earning 100 million sum, right? But you have a million people earning $1 trillion, right? So at the end of the day, the ratio is still going to be similar, but more people doesn't mean like you can't have it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand if India is saying that we can't do this because yes, the GDP is so less and like so many people. But I think yes, US being one of them, I think they should do all the things Europe is doing and plus on top.
Beside war.
No.
You dig that? You see how much he said and you learn. Hire him.
For what?
For political education. He is looking for a job for the record.
Yeah.
It could be a professor of poli
Science.
science.
I think there are a lot of other people who are much better
Nah, we
knowledgeable.
choose you, boy.
You could definitely do it in Indian crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might
that
get
could be
shot,
your, that could be your YouTube
But
channel.
I think they need someone with like a dot on their forehead to tell them who to vote for.
but I think that
Shots fired.
I mean, if I say vote for this guy versus someone Swaminarayan, people
Right.
saying, "Oh, you have to vote for this guy," no one's listening to me.
That's very true.
Bro, Jesus had 1 follower or 0. How many?
On Twitter, they probably have 0 back then.
back
So
then,
believe in yourself. Either you will bring us all the way to the sky or this channel is about to be deleted. There is no in between at this point.
I don't think that this channel is gonna delete it. Politics. YouTube loves political discussion.
And my meant to say deleted as in like we're gonna get hate from people.
that's fine. We'll take some. We get 2
Our
comments.
comment section is too quiet.
We're okay being called gay again. It's okay.
Yeah, that is true. People don't show up. Sad.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was good, man. That was pretty nice explanation. Well, I don't know where I stand, but I do want free healthcare for sure. And once you have free healthcare, I also want to add no fucking waiting period as well. Hire more. Because then what's the point?
Yeah, people complain about Canada. Like whenever you want people say free healthcare, people say, yeah, Canada, like if you have to wait for months to get an appointment.
Yeah, 3 months.
I mean, the same thing when you call a dermatologist here.
Yeah, same thing.
And I can call you tomorrow, be like, oh, we are free, you're going to pay, we'll take it tomorrow. It's still 3 or 4 months to begin with,
Yeah.
right? But that just because other countries take 3 or 4 months doesn't mean like we can't make it better. Right?
Exactly. So
You can take what they have and make it better. It doesn't have to be like, oh, they suck, so we can't do anything either.
I think healthcare should be free and easy, accessible to every individual in the world. That's my take.
Yeah.
Student loan, I say if you wanna keep it, but don't have interest like 8%, bro.
Yeah.
Like make it 1 or 2. It's just a student loan, bro. But y'all wanna make money. Not the vibe.
Not the vibe.
What is the third thing I care about? Make marijuana legal
Everywhere.
everywhere, even on Mars. Okay. That's it, guys.
How about guns?
So we went to gun shooting, right? What's
Yeah,
it called?
gun range.
Gun range in
Shooting range.
Texas. So I was telling them that the lady just gave us a gun and go. He was like, really? I was like, bro, nobody was there. I was kind of scared. I'm glad he was there. He knew what we were doing, but like there was nobody to teach us how to reload.
Yeah.
The only
I was surprised.
only thing we were told is
Or maybe just being from Texas, they expect
They know.
No.
But she saw our licenses.
IDs,
Yeah. I was like, we're not from here. And she's like, here you go, gun. You keep the nozzle up and you don't point at anyone.
Yeah.
That's it. And if you have a question, leave the gun inside. And then you come outside and ask me questions. I was like,
Right.
that's it? We went in there. Whatever gun this guy rented, he loaded the first one. Okay, I had no issues until here. But the first shot, bro, it was so loud. I got scared. I was like, yo, I don't want to do this. Ask if I said that straight up. I was like, yo, you bro.
He made Sagar go first, Raj go first, and then he was like, okay, fine, I'll try it.
The recoil was heavy. The sound was like if you are in present and if you don't have the headphones, kind of scared me. So fuck guns. No guns.
Probably enclosed as well.
Yeah,
so
it's extra.
I mean, yeah, definitely. But still, it was
even then
it got in my body. Like I was like, nah. I asked him straight up. I said, all you, bro. I'm not doing this one. So, but yeah, gun, I'm not too fan of it. I would say people really care about it, so let's meet halfway. Just have that pistol that our Bollywood Indian cops use. Like,
The 6-1.
that 6-1, like it takes like 10 minutes to load. You just want protection, right? Keep one loaded under the bed and you got 6 shots. If there are 7 people, it sucks.
I think that's the idea behind Amendment 2, right? I think back in 1800s, right? They didn't have machine guns, right? So when they said people can own, should be able to arm themselves, they didn't expect people to have machine guns where they can kill like thousands in minutes, right? So I think it just evolved, but no one wants to go back and be like, yeah, you know what? We need to stick to this like a handgun or a shotgun that's just gonna shoot. I don't know the right term for it, but maybe like 2 or 3 bullets a minute.
Right.
Like a pistol.
Yeah.
Just have a pistol because not every shot you're gonna hit the target.
Yeah.
And you only have max of 6 rounds, I guess.
Yeah.
But these guns I saw in Texas, yeah, I'll be concerned. Like
Yeah.
you know, we just hear the news saying mass shooting happened here, there, and 20 people died. But bro, I think the fear is legit. Like I had a fear when I hear the shots. Imagine somebody's aiming at you and fucking shot it, bro. It was
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my UHS coworker had 30 guns and over like 1,000 bullets at all times at his house.
Wow.
What was he preparing for?
zombies.
Well, some of the he goes shooting all the time though. Like he does buck shooting and things like that.
Yeah, ban all that.
He has like ducks that he throws up in the sky or have them fly, however they do it, and then he shoots them, and then he has 2 dogs that go retrieve them. That's what they're trained for, just go retrieve the gun. But one of the time he was telling me a story. He was so sad because one of his dog got bitten by one of the wild animal, so he died.
That's really sad.
Yeah, I was like, come on.
But does he not feel sad when the mass shooting happened and people question about guns?
I'm sure I think he's probably one of them who doesn't blame guns. He blames people.
So it's the fork that makes people fat. That's what he says.
I think there's a difference, but
It's usually the KFC, so you eat it with hands.
yeah, just the burger by itself.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know, but it's a very broad topic about what to do with guns, and I don't see that being changed in this country. Like, in order for that to change, how many? We are 300 million. 150 million gotta go.
150.
But which 150? If the wrong 150 goes,
Look,
then
it's a bucket. You put your hand in there, whatever
The
comes.
150 goes.
150 goes.
how about the 150 without the gun goes because of the 150 with the guns?
Well, it is what it is at that point. And then another thing I don't agree with these people when they talk about guns is you have to be prepared for, you know, war with government. And yeah, I'm like, bro, that guy's gonna fly drone all the way from West Coast and, you know, blow a bomb in your ass. Like, you don't, what are you gonna do then?
With the guns.
Even I say, let's bring every guy who wants to go against government with their guns. One place. Just one place. And then we ask government, send your best 1 or 2 people.
There's a video about this. I forgot who said it. Trevor Noah or maybe someone. It's something similar to this. They were like, yeah, like have the best shooters in like one area, and then the people who are against gun can have one as well. Just 1 or 2 best of their best drone flyer or drone operator, and that's all you need.
Yeah,
exactly.
If they want to kill, if the army or the government wants to kill someone, I don't think they're going to take And like, I mean, I don't think they're gonna come with a gun.
Right, right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, have you seen new technologies, bro? Right now, we send. I just saw it on TikTok today. We send the submarine that carries nuclear missiles near Egypt Ocean, bro. The sign is clear. Stay away or fuck you all. China's gonna probably send theirs now. So, do you believe World War III may happen after all this Egypt, Gaza war and Russia and what's his name?
Israel, by the way.
Israel.
No, I don't think anything's gonna happen.
Really?
A lot of people who wants peace. Yes, some people. Yes, the countries who do want to go on a war, but most of the countries want to have peace. So I don't think anything.
Well, you saw there was 10,000 people almost gathered in DC to stop the ceasefire in the
To stop the ceasefire?
Yeah, why would you stop a ceasefire?
from
Yeah, 10,000 people were there, but asking for a ceasefire.
asking for
Stop the
ceasefire or
yeah.
stop
Asking for
asking
ceasefire.
for ceasefire.
Ceasefire is a good thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the war
Something
stops.
like that. And then what I noticed is, I don't know if you have any friends who are Muslim, but like this is going on since long time, right? But every Muslim person, if you see their post, it's all about Palestine and Muslim people. But nobody ever posted anything about like other side.
Right.
And it's not like, I know I'm not taking any side. I'm just saying that they also dirty. They've been torturing their women and people for years. But I think they're both wrong, in my opinion. You can't pick a side here. But nobody, it's crazy unity. I noticed that one part of region in the world who are Muslim and under any type of danger, they all come together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think
It's like a bops.
yeah, that's how it is with religion most of the time, though. I believe.
Yeah.
Like if something happens to Hindu, not saying us, but most of our family, and they will doesn't matter what happens, they will say Hinduism is right.
Yeah, but
Like,
this
it's
is
just
like
like that.
crazy. I've been noticing like, oh my God.
But at the same time, I don't know if you know, but those countries have internal wars as well. Like all the Muslim countries, like within Afghanistan, the whole reason why we went there, well, not the whole reason, but part of the reason why we went there, because there were Muslims up north and Muslims up down south who weren't agreeing, so they kept going to war. And yeah.
To stop the civil war.
But how do you feel about U.S. right now supporting, I guess, Israel and them?
Yeah.
No,
I think they should not
financially.
be supporting either.
Right.
Right.
Just looking for a ceasefire.
Yeah. I think one thing we mentioned religious war. But I don't think it's religious. Not that I know much.
Right.
From what I do know, I think it's more about not religious, but it's more about their home, right? So pretty much, you guys may have seen walks, videos, and stuff as well. So Israel came, not Israel, Jewish people came, and they pretty much took over their land,
Right.
So I don't think it's religious. It's just Palestinians versus people who came afterwards with backing from European countries and the US as well. So I think they just became stronger and stronger, and then kicking out the Palestinians.
Right.
So, yeah.
So free
I
Palestine. Barabar gitu.
Yeah.
Barabar hai, sahi hai.
Yeah, but I don't think US should be paying or helping either.
Is there? Yeah.
Yeah, just maybe just helping the people who are there, civilians. But when it comes to a war between them two, I don't think a side should be picked.
Right.
Yeah.
I think they are the only democratic country and friends of US up there in their region. So US has to like suck their, goatias. Right? Otherwise, they don't get along with anyone else in their region.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's like a friend indeed is friend indeed. એવું કંઈક છે ને? Friend in need is friend indeed. એવું છે અત્યારે.
Yeah. But you're also killing a lot of people as well.
But,
Right. Like, it's hurting a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't
Displacing
support
them.
war because I say you want to go to war like whatever Hamas, right? That's the party.
Yes.
You know, that's the
Who
terrorist
attacked?
group.
Yeah,
That's
who
a
Hamas
organization.
attacked? I
This
say
time.
a Hamas leader
Yeah.
and he has a beef with somebody from other side, I assume.
Israel. Yeah.
Those two needs to fight on the live TV.
1-on-1.
Obvious.
1-on-1.
He just won
Yeah.
Fight Club.
Octagon.
Simple rules. You represent like old days. You represent your whole. Or if you don't want to fight, you pick best of your
Or
best.
Game of Thrones. Jim.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Either
Like I see videos, not gonna lie. Some of them are very emotional. Like a father lost 4 kids, bro, and he's like digging the house, and like just insane to see the way he was reacting and making crying and screaming his child name. They don't deserve this.
Right.
Obviously, they have nothing to do with this land. They were like, we were happy in our house and our business. They attacked them. They attacked back. They didn't give a fuck this time. Like, fuck. Full wipe out. Like, I think innocents shouldn't suffer. That's my point. You want to go at war? Just fight with your best. And you represent everybody at that point. Everybody has to accept that this is it. And then whoever wins, the other people gotta go. Simple.
Only if works that way.
Sometimes I do hope I had a power of Hulk. I would become like villain to kill everybody, both sides, no friends.
More than Hulk, don't you want who is the?
I'm Hulk, bro. If I want money, reserve bank.
Who is this guy though?
Oh, money.
Thor?
Okay.
Thor, not Thor.
Who you talking about?
The guy who snapped his fingers and like
Thanos.
Thanos. Yeah.
Man, if I snap my finger and the gun people stay here, then
They're both in
Just
the
do
movie.
it. Keep on doing it.
At least in the movies, like good people died, bad people like not died but disappeared.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be random.
but that's what I don't want to do. If I'm gonna snap, then just keep one type of world. I don't care if it's boring. Just suicide if you're bored. like if I live like half good, half bad, then
It's the same
eventually the cycle will repeat. Might as well keep all bad or all good. Like
But people are gonna find the stupidest reason to
That-
divide each other.
Yeah.
they either the majority come together and kill them,
Mm-hmm.
or they commit suicide. No in
Right.
between. But there is no other way to clear this disease. Yeah, what are your thoughts on like pride, bro?
Yeah, I mean, it's not hurting me, right? Like, I think it's fine if they LGBTQ, whatever they want to follow. Like, I know we talk about this in the group, in our WhatsApp group. Him, he,
Pronouns?
he, him, yeah, pronouns and whatnot as well. Like, I never had a single person tell me or call me they, or call me him, right? Like, yes, I never had someone call me, like I am.
School bus.
bisexual or like queer. Like
Yeah,
I never had
right,
any
right.
of those issues ever, right? So, or never had anyone call me a school bus besides a school bus.
But I think don't you think that's because of where we live? Like-
yeah. So
I think it happens in city a lot. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
like
that's
me
what
or-
I'm-
Yeah,
like, yeah,
that's what
yeah.
I was about to say. Maybe
Yeah.
because Souderton, bro. Come on, it's just you and me.
Right? Like for example, when I do go to Philly, right? Like I
Right.
don't have people saying, "Oh, call me they."
Mhm.
Or when you work with people who are from different states, like California, for example, or like Europe, they don't say "call me they" or "call me him."
Right.
I just feel like it's a lot of like social media.
Mhm.
Yes, you will see people exaggerating a lot in their posts or a video making fun of some people. I feel like if it doesn't hurt you, it doesn't impact you, it doesn't matter.
Right.
It could be anything they want.
Yeah. I met one person like that. That's it.
What did they say?
At work. They, them.
How do you send them email?
I've never sent an email.
Do you say hi all or just hi? I mean, they identify.
I think every time I
with
talk to
them.
her, I just say, "Hey," her name.
I would ask indeed. I have seen signatures on emails saying
He, him.
What?
she.
he, him, or
No,
she.
yeah, that's
or-
that.
Yeah,
You're gonna
no,
see
no.
that a lot more.
Yeah.
But
A lot of
it's the
company-
they them is gonna be a lot less
But why even put he, him, she, her? Like
because they're trying to support the community.
community. By to support na rada bola country.
So actually, some company requires it. So we're working with one client. All of them have it, and I got close with one of the PM, and I asked him. He said, "Our company requires her to have a pronouns at in the signature." So that's why they do it.
Yeah, even when you apply.
So
for
that
jobs,
look. You say I see your point, right? But if the company requires you, isn't it something like I don't want to support it?
then
But
you
you're
just
not
put he,
supporting
him.
But
That's
I don't
just
even
your
want to put
pronoun.
he and him. I just don't want to support like idea of pronouns.
But he, him is.
But it is your
individual,
pronoun.
It's one
I
person.
know, but
But
mare
it was, his thing is it wasn't there 2 years ago.
It was. We just didn't never said it. Like it was always like
It was never required to be
required. Yes.
identified. Like you didn't. I didn't have to
put a
figure
sign-
out that you are a he.
Yeah.
We just like
Yes,
look
yes,
at
yes.
that's a he.
yeah,
Yeah.
like you know.
But I guess it offends enough people. So
But
they're
no,
like,
then don't. So that's my point. Like it offends them. Then don't fucking bring it. Like I get it. You wanna have it, you have it. Like then don't make
Yeah.
me put it in my signature.
Mhm.
That is like isn't it like something going against, let's say, my principal always who picks his for me. Right?
I guess, yeah.
I would have argued with company. A different story ke garage though. We could get to hang out, bro.
As is, you work from home, right?
Where,
So you can-
yeah, where is that company from?
Current one. Oh, the New York.
New York.
Yeah.
could be an optional field. It doesn't have to be required.
Yeah.
But like, apply
That's my
for a
point.
lot
It
of
should be
jobs at the
optional.
moment. They do ask like your pronouns. Not a lot of the companies, but like some of the companies do ask what are your pronouns.
On LinkedIn, bro.
They ask for it.
Yeah, like if you go like edit your profile, there is a field called pronouns.
But it's an optional field. You don't
Yeah,
have
it
to-
is optional. But I'm saying like I didn't know until like 2 days ago. I clicked on like what?
Mm-hmm.
Like
I think that's when we were talking, going back to the topic of Democrats' scale. I think that majority of the people, when they do talk, that Democrat has gone
to right,
left,
to
left.
right, because
The scale, yeah. If you look at the scale, yeah,
to right on
to
the
right,
scale.
yeah. And majority of the time, the topic is the identification of gender.
Yeah.
And I don't know whose fault it is. It could be the social media, but who's doing the social media? It's people like us who's doing the social media, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's majority of the time when people say the Democrats has gone too far in their direction, is I feel like it's always coming back to gender identity more than anything else.
Yeah.
Like the free school and everything, I'm guarantee a poor Republican father is gonna be happy.
Oh yeah, a lot of people will be happy. They just
Yeah.
don't know.
Right.
I guess there's. I don't know if you guys watch Fox News or not, but not that I do. But
Do it.
I thought he must have Star Market.
no, but like you watch videos of people reviewing what the segments. Right? So a lot of them don't talk about like free education or free
Right.
healthcare. It's just like, oh, Democrats did this, or they're trying to take away your rights, take away your guns. It's always something that's gonna hurt them
Right.
individually at an individual level. So you, as a Republican or as a Fox News viewer, you're like, oh, I need to vote, or they're gonna take away my rights. They're gonna take away my kids or my guns or something, right? So I don't think they get to see all this, so they don't know what they're missing out on.
Mm-hmm.
And I think next election, Democrats gonna be suffering in terms of like what I see. I don't know, numbers don't lie, but with this war going on and us supporting, Israel, it definitely has impacted a lot on the Muslim community in USA.
Right.
And I see that all of them flip like this.
But flip to what? Because Republicans would give more money to Israel, right? So it's not like the other side. Oh, they'll be like, oh, no
But
more money to
see,
them.
that is the key thing, right? You actually dig in. You know this. You understand this. People see what they are feed on their For You page.
Right.
And
but
that
in
is
this
my
example-
thing, that it's easy to brainwash nowadays to anyone without even being there. So like you said, if Republican win, they'll give more money to, Israel. But they don't know that they will give it. As of right now, all they know is that America's supporting Israel to with this war, killing innocent in Palestine. And that's all they know. And who's running the country? Biden. Who's Biden? Democrat. Fuck it.
But the opponent he will most likely have is Trump.
Right.
And people also know that Trump banned 5 countries.
Yeah.
Right, immigrants, citizens from those 5 countries coming to US, right? So they also know he's against Muslims as well.
Yeah, and they don't have to go history like 20 years. It's only 4 years.
Yeah.
ago,
Hey,
right?
and
Just-
the question. How this motherfucking Trump has 1,000 different cases on him from different states and he's still roaming free? Is it
think-
because he's rich?
No,
No,
that's because
because-
we live in democratic country.
innocent and proven guilty. That's the word I'm looking for.
I get it, but like not one thing passed through, bro. Like every other day I used to hear he got charged here, he got charged here, he
Yeah.
got charged here. But this boy's like, he probably forgot, bro, which one you fucking got.
He's traveling a lot lately.
Yeah.
He's going back and forth from Georgia, Florida, New York.
New York.
A lot of cases going on. I think it's 91 to 94. I don't know if it's 91, 94, but it's between 90 and 95. There's
But
one
then, and
going
he's
on.
still
top candidate for Republican.
Top. And that is not enough for Republican to understand that, oh boy, we have criminal.
Right.
And we still want to vote for him.
Yeah, but because the thing they're selling is that right now the other party and even some of the Republicans are trying, like, because he did such a good job that they want him to not come back. Yeah. And that's what we are doing right now, like, as a non-Trump supporter are doing.
Yeah, but the case going on against him at the moment in New York, where he's crying every single day at the court. I don't know if you guys saw the videos, but the judge is asking him a yes or no question. He completely flips and just rants about something else.
That's
It's just
typical.
that-
It's always been like that.
Yeah.
You ask him
It's
what's
like 1 plus 1. He's like 5. And what?
No.
He's like, no, it's 5. I say
Not
it.
even. I'll just be like,
No.
like,
1
Yeah,
plus
it's
1. What is
random.
what? The bird was flying the other day.
It would probably be Hillary's a crook, or Obama is fake. Obama doesn't have a fake
I
certificate.
think people feel like Democrats and, like you mentioned, some Republicans they're against Trump, and that's why they are filing lawsuits against him. And Biden's backed judges are charging him as well. But the trial that's going on in New York has nothing to do with Democrats or Republicans. It's just something even before he became a president.
Yeah.
Right. So it's before 2016. Right. So, but again, he's going to use this as like as a way to motivate his voters, his
Right.
supporters to vote for him.
Yeah.
Convince his voters.
Truth Media. That's what his platform is, right?
Truth Social.
Truth Social.
Yeah.
They don't lie. I mean, name is
Besides the name,
I feel like Trump be one of those dude like I would enjoy chilling with.
I still think it's just like one of us, and it was just like trying, like, just at the end he's gonna be like, I was just fucking around as far as I can. Like, fuck.
Yeah, stupid. But I think imagine smoking a blunt with Trump. Like,
Yeah, he probably smokes as well. It's just like
oh,
on TV. he has to, but
Biden
he
needs
doesn't.
smoking, bro. Otherwise, he can't even function. It's like, what was the word, guys? But I think, do you believe that there should be an age maximum and minimum as well for presidency?
Yeah, there is a minimum age.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
40.
Okay, okay, then maximum. Sorry.
Yeah, for sure. But I think it's too late to change it now, right? Like, if it was 2016, 2017, adding maximum age, fine. But adding one now just because Biden is running is 78, 79 versus Trump, who's also 77, 78, adding one now doesn't help, right? I'm hoping there is a limit. I think 65 would make perfect sense, or even
Right.
70. I think something like that would be
65.
good.
Give them 65, 68 max. And sucks if you get elected. You cannot run after 64 because you can't do 4 years after that. 68, you get out and you retire, bro. Simple. And again, make
But I guess
marijuana
there
legal.
are two ways to look at it, right? Like, would you have someone who's 45 but very, very bad, or someone who's 78 but very, very good?
45 bad chalega.
how?
New experience.
New
Yeah.
experience.
It's not like not us suffering, but many people suffering. Thoda
For,
zyada
yeah,
ho
for
jata
me,
hai.
I would definitely take the guy who's bad and young, because the old guy could come in. It's really like any politicians, right? Is gonna be a fucking asshole at the end of the day.
Oh yeah,
Right?
they just
For
spreading
me-
lies.
Especially if someone comes very close to his deathbed, technically. How am I gonna believe them they're doing it for the country and not self?
Because just the devil's advocate, because they did it for 40 years.
Right.
So if they were not in it, so most of these 78-year-olds, besides Trump, they're not really in for a fame or a personal gain, because there's not much to gain for them when they're 78. I think they've gotten to the peak of how they want to live life. I think they're contained with it. I think that's why they're still doing it. Being a president, doesn't matter what you say, it's not easy.
Oh,
So,
it's never,
the
it's not
grind is
easy.
there, right?
It's not easy working 9 to 4.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So the grind is there when you were 78 and you're working as a president. So they're doing it because they really want to. They could be a horrible president for us, but that doesn't mean that they don't want to.
You
I think there's
old
some-
fuck, you can't work.
I
Retire age
don't
is
agree
70.
with that at all. I think you get into politician majority of the time because you like
want
that
money,
power.
bro.
Or,
Yeah, power, money. I don't get politicians just selling lies.
yes.
It's hard.
Make me one and I'll prove it to you. Bola.
Vice captain next year.
Now I scared it. Make me one and I prove it to you all. But the
That's
question
just my
is,
take
look at
on
this.
old
What's
people.
her name? Nancy Pelosi.
Hmm.
Smash or pass?
Not pass
comments.
now.
No
Smash de-
comments.
Smash definitely when she was younger.
You smash or pass, bro.
Pass. She's what, 82, 83?
Yeah.
I didn't even know her age.
Yeah, that's
She
why
is
that
one of the
bitch is old as fuck, bro.
You're telling me she was doing it because
She's still
Just
there
trying to
because
help
of.
us.
Have you seen her?
I'm talking about president. Like I think you
if
have
she
to,
if she was yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I feel like if she had a chance, but she just never found a good year to run, I guess. But she would definitely run for presidency.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
between 2021 2023,
Yeah.
After Biden became the president, and up until he lost, or Nancy Pelosi lost to Kevin McCarthy for the speaker,
Mhm.
she was the speaker,
Mhm.
right? So it was Biden, then Kamala
President,
Harris,
yeah.
and then her.
her.
All right,
Right?
yeah.
She was like, I mean,
Up
Third in
for it,
line,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah. That's my like I just have a really hard time believing that politicians are doing it for the country.
Oh no, I no. They're not doing it for.
They are doing it. I have a hard time believing that they are doing it
I think
for the
this-
good of the people.
To
for
some
example,
extent, yeah.
The extent
Bernie
is only
Sanders.
1%.
No, yeah. I have Bernie Sanders, of course, he's fucking doing it for the people. He's been screaming. That's why he's not a president.
Yeah.
But he's a politician.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. To some extent, I think even like I think there's still some good in people. Like when they're doing it. Like even Brian Fitzpatrick, right? For some people, he has done good. So I think that counts. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying.
It only counts if that's like 90% good for the people and 10% for him as a politician.
પૈસા માટે છે બધા.
I don't think it's for the
Yeah.
money, right? Like if you're 80 years
don't
old,
think
you
so.
have millions of dollars. What do you need? Like
No,
another
yeah,
million
money.
dollars?
I think it's money and power. Definitely, they just love the feeling like that's like history proves
Yeah.
that why the
So-
kings were king for that many years.
But again,
and
kings had a different role versus president. Here,
Yeah.
like if you're a president, you can't really do anything. You have
Right.
Senate, you have House,
Yeah.
you have a Supreme Court as well.
But you get to fly in Air Force One.
you still, I mean, all of that. Forget like again. So that proves my point. They know they're not gonna be able to do shit at that age. They still want that chair because it's fucking president of the biggest democracy, right? It's the power. They want to sit in that fucking
Air
chair.
Force One, bro. Look at
But
that beautiful
I think
plane.
I think you guys are only thinking of president. When you say politics, I thinking.
Oh,
Everybody.
senators. I feel like are worse in my eyes than presidents.
No. I wasn't even going that high.
Okay.
આપણે
I would-
ગરીબ છે.
I was going as low as like a school board
Oh, yeah.
or
Yeah.
mayor of a Lansdale, right?
Right.
Because the guy, I know the guy who was mayor like 10 years ago. I forgot his name. And he works some local job right now. Like
Right.
after he became like, there's no power. He did it just because he wanted to do something for Lansdale.
So you're telling me Lansdale no mayor and અમારો HA no director. Same value.
Yeah, he doesn't
They
do
don't have
anything.
much power.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But I'm sure there will be money. Like they have to have.
I don't think they're making money when you.
those monies-
local government, I doubt there is money.
I'm
in
sure they.
there. Unless like local government in the sense like Fitzpatrick or who's the bigger
but
senator.
Fitzpatrick here is actually House of Representatives
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
US, right? But when we say local, right, this election was all for like local candidates,
Mhm.
right?
Right,
For local
right,
like
right.
townships or school districts and
Mhm.
stuff.
So it's like in the terms of sure there is no money and power on those local, but that's like hiring at level 1.
Yeah.
Like,
Stepping
their aim is not to stay there. Like at BMS, my aim to stay there. These people really wanna like grow. They be like, okay, if I run here, then I have make my portfolio like nice. I can maybe go step further. At one point, they be like, now I got enough money, connections. It like there is no way that they are just there. They be like, oh, I see today, guys. Everything looks so horrible. I'm gonna fix it. My ass.
I disagree. I'm sure some people are like some people do want to fix it,
Mhm.
Yeah.
right? Like you know about the election in 2020, right? Like people, we know who lost, we know who won, but people weren't ready to certify the winner,
Mhm.
right? So the local, your local legislative or legislators, they certify the elections,
Mhm.
right? So if you feel like your candidate lost and you are the leader, then you don't certify the election, right? So that's what really happened in 2020. So a lot of local people, they stood up saying, I want to run. So in the future, if this does happen, I do want to make sure the winner gets certified and not someone who I like,
Mhm.
right? So the local government is a big deal because for us, we never speak to Biden,
Right.
never speak to any of the senators or House of Reps. Right, our contacts will be with local people. Right, so I think the local government is really key, and having that having wrong people there can really affect the whole country as well.
I agree, but my point is not if there are 10 different people local here, like every town has their own mayor, I assume, or whatever. Not all of them there just they want to help people. They all have bigger picture in mind than helping others.
Yeah,
That's
I'm sure.
my point.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like they're like, yeah, I'm a mayor now. Then I want to be
Exactly.
Uh,
Like
Go to the next level.
yeah.
they may have to work or hustle right now saying, okay, I'm doing good here for this town, so I'll get recognized up there and up there. But
I
then
think, which is good. I think that's the whole point. Like you work hard at a lower level.
So you
make
get
them-
corrupt later in life.
That's fine. I guess it is. It is what it is. But
That's fine. Become corrupt later in life.
I don't know. Like I guess corruption, but I think they're still doing some good at the same time.
No, they have to do. They have to be doing something good.
Yeah.
In order to keep running, you can't just go to war every. Let's say if you do get selected for 2 terms and you go to 8 wars within that 8 years,
Yeah.
you're not gonna be. Like,
Yeah.
your party's gonna look bad.
Yeah,
too.
I think Trump is the only president that came like just crazy. Like everyone else had a lot of that. They grind
Experience
up,
back
yeah,
in the
grind
day.
up to get up there. And Trump just came because I guess people were tired of Obama and didn't want another.
એવું થોડું
But
tired થઈ
wasn't
જવાય
Obama
ગોળા
one of
જેમ
the
સિલેક્ટ
best?
કરી લે હે
Huh?
Obama was one of the best US had
Mhm.
in the last 50, 60, 70
હું
years.
તો કહું even though he was worse I would if the way he talk make him best.
The only reason why Trump, I think, became what he became, like an ex-president and everything. I think he was a businessman. He knew how to sell himself. That's why he has what he has and his family.
And I think the
And-
second thing was Hillary as well. I
Hillary.
think Hillary against
that
him.
she fucked up.
Yeah. It's just FBI came with their information at the wrong time. I think
Yeah.
before the election, 2 or 3 days before the election, they came out saying she didn't have anything to do with the emails she had in her account, but she did mess up. She shouldn't have done this. Right? I
Yeah.
think it was the wrong timing. But again, at that point, even then, Hillary had more votes, popular votes.
Yeah,
versus
electoral.
Trump,
Yeah,
right? So
it was the electoral vote.
electoral vote is what.
So how do you
Trump
feel about
got.
electoral
Yeah,
system?
Should not
So-
exist.
Should not exist.
No.
Yeah, I don't
So
think
just-
it exists.
just plain
But just
popular
popular
vote.
vote.
Plain popular
Yeah.
vote.
I agree.
Why should my vote be less worth less versus somewhere in North Dakota?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right? Like why?
Yeah.
Yeah. And even like I think people use an excuse saying, yeah, like that's in place so people in North Dakota also have an equal say.
Yeah.
And founding fathers wanted every single state to have some opinion, right? But the funny thing is, in like 1800s, 1700s, we didn't have 50 states. We had
Yeah.
13 states,
Right.
right? So the explanation of electoral college just because every state will have some say doesn't make sense.
Do you think they'll ever go away?
Yeah, I think a lot of people are asking for it. I think it all depends on the government because when you are running, when you win, you want to keep the same structure you had.
Right.
So if you're a Republican, you know this is how I got here. I don't want anything to change. Because if it changes, if people are voting Democrats more, then I may lose in the future. So I think it all depends on who wins.
Right. So the winning party who wins by electoral college needs to change that. Okay, no more electoral
Pretty much.
college.
I think you need to have
Yeah.
66%. I
Yeah.
think it's super majority for this. So you can't just have 50 Senate and like 230 or 20 House of Reps
Right.
to change it. You will need to amend. You'll need more senators, like 67, and then up like 315 or 320 House of Reps.
And that's because it's a constitutional change or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Okay. What was when the whole new Speaker of the House fiasco was going on? I think they finally voted in, right? Someone. So I was listening to some of the news in the morning, and they would say only certain House of Representatives voted. Like some people didn't even show up. How is that allowed? Like, why it's your fucking job.
Right. But that's,
It's like-
Their vote just doesn't count,
yeah, it
or
doesn't count. So
So fucked up system, bro.
to become a speaker,
yeah.
you need half or at least more than half,
Right.
right? 1 plus half, right? But if you know there are 220 Democrats and 215 House of Reps, right? So you know that you need all Democrats minus 4, because if you get 216, you're still fine, or 217, you're still fine, to win, right? But if you only have 200 from your own party, no one from Republican Party is going to vote for you because they don't want you to be the speaker. Right? So at that point, you're not going to win. So you need to convince your own people first. I think that's what was happening with Republicans. Like they had such a small majority that if 5 people said, no, I'm not going to vote for you, he cannot be the speaker because
everybody
Democrats
else
was
would
not
just-
going to vote for them.
Okay.
Yeah, even everyone else does, it's still not 50% or more. I think that happened a lot with Kevin McCarthy back in 2023, earlier this year. He had like 13 tries and he eventually won.
Yeah.
But he compromised on a lot of things. And that's one of the reason he lost the speakership last month.
Right.
But one thing he compromised on was if someone wants to remove him, he doesn't need like a group of people to say like, oh, I need 10 people to come to me saying you need to leave. Only one person can just object and be like, yeah, we need to have a revote and we'll see if you can still be the speaker or not. So Matt Gaetz was one of them. He voted against him, or he stood up and said, yeah, we need to reconsider your role.
Right.
And then that's how we lost. And now we have Mike Johnson.
कहीं खबर नहीं पड़ी चूतिया पागल. I heard that shit. I was like, this is all bullshit, bro.
Yeah, Mike Johnson is based on what he's saying, like all Bible and stuff. It's just
So, Kushin, what would be your perfect government?
पहला बता तुम्हारा टैक्स ना ले.
No, like the structure of a government.
Structure में तो honestly don't go.
Like there are 3 or 4 basically.
Like I'm kind of leaning towards North Korea right now.
So dictatorship.
Dictatorship મને બનાવો પણ હું એવું ટોર્ચર નહીં કરું કોઈ ફ્રીડમ આપીશ બધાને પણ લિમિટમાં કે અમુક ભાઈ આઈને કે ના આજે ગન લઈને રમણે ચડી ના પાડ દો.
but what after you? Like something happens to you, then who becomes the next?
Same king style. Generation જ જશે. Nobody outside. I think issue happen. It's like when we eat dinner and if you have so many items in front of you, you get confused which one to eat first. Politics same way. If you have multiple different parties and different ideas throwing around, delete. Start from fresh. One person, one idea. Everybody follow. You disagree, kick them out. Find another place. The world is big.
That's his favorite idea. Dictatorship.
But not like North Korean dictator.
No.
He's a
Good
fucking,
people.
good dictator. We're like, oh, you are hungry? Feed this guy.
Like King Akbar back in the day.
Yeah, I think you're 200 years too late. If you were born like 1970s,
Yeah.
I mean, not 1700s, 1600s, it would have been perfect for you.
I think you will have to become a North Korea dictator to stay in power. Otherwise, someone like Bill Gates, who probably wants to take you out, can take you out with your money.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
with his money.
like, in order for
He will take the money.
Yeah, like if I want to become a dictator, I have to make sure that nobody else is richer and powerful than me in the country. So I see your bar is getting higher, you disappear. Feel me?
And you get his money as well.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like I'm the. But I was thinking, like, it would have been nice if there was not many options and people were just limited to certain rules and regulations.
But isn't that the issue, right? Like we have 2 parties. So at this point, let's just say, I'll give an example. I'm giving you money, $50. He's going 51. What would you pick? 50 or 50? 50 or 51. A normal person would pick 51, right? So what he had to do was just
It's you,
do
baby.
one better than me.
Yeah.
If you have 2 parties, that's always going to be the case, right? Like the other party is always going to have to be one better than the other party, right? But if you have 3 or 4 options, then like, you know what? I need to do better than other 3 or other 2.
But majority of the country has only 2 parties, if you look at it.
No, a lot of the
Major.
countries in the world, there are more than 2 parties. There are 3 or 4 parties. Like India, for example, they have so many parties, right?
India તો હું ઊભો થઈને લાઈટ મૂકી દઉં કે આથી અમારી પાર્ટી. This is our symbol. Vote.
Bhadrakali party.
There's probably one like that.
Yeah. But politics is like a very touchy subject. I stopped talking about it on.
It's not. It's just touchy because you try to talk to some not level-headed people. Only then it's touchy. Otherwise, like all of us on this table have different views. All of us aren't on 100% agreement with one another, but we can still talk.
I agree with her.
No, you don't. Like every single
You
topic.
wanted a dictatorship. He's talking about multiple parties.
He probably wants Bernie Sanders to be president.
I think I would vote for Bernie Sanders. He has a vision that I support for sure. But obviously, if that vision doesn't come with money. Many rich people become broke. And see, in a way, they are dictator, right? They realize that, if we apply this, what the fuck's gonna happen to our money?
Mm.
So who's planning to apply this? Kick them out. So in a way, it is, we just don't hear the word, but it's healthcare insurance companies, dictators, motherfucker. This gun NRA,
the worst.
dictators,
So,
motherfucker.
I mean, lobbying, right? Like they do give money. For example, if you want free healthcare and I want Cigna or Aetna to stay in business, they'll give me more money so I can promote myself more, right? So it's not dictator, but like lobbying, which they do a lot of.
Yeah, બધું same જ છે. Or similar, but similar.
What's your thought on Elon Musk? Why? I know, kind of. I think you don't like him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
think
why?
there's a lot of power,
Right.
which you could use for better, or better the world.
Right.
But he doesn't.
Okay,
He does
so
stupid
question.
things.
He has a power.
Yes.
Maybe he knows something that we don't. Like, I get it. You look at him and you says that he's not doing good. Maybe because you only know you're good. Maybe he saw you're good and he's like, nah, this is fake. And what I'm saying is how it's supposed to be, which don't match your idea. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but that's why he asked for my opinion. I said,
Right.
yeah, I don't think
Checkmate.
it's good.
He just says, shut up, sit down.
but I'm saying, like, have you think from that side that he has money, he has power, he has resource, he has source, like, you name it, he has everything that we don't have. Like, we don't have fucking extensive.
It's just because you don't want to buy it.
So my point is, maybe I was thinking, I agree. I've been seeing his tweets on Twitter and stuff. He is triggered. I was like, bro, focus on Mars. Like, let's go there and first rule legalize marijuana, then move forward with other things, right? But nah, he wants to do like some. He's so much into politics lately. I noticed, his tweets are so much against democracies, and that man has gone crazy for sure. But then I was like, why?
Right.
Like, he has so much money. He gains nothing out of this.
He
Besides,
does. He gets more
Yeah.
money out of this.
I mean, then I figured he gets more money. But then I was like, maybe that is, he sees something that we don't see. With the money and resources, he knows what's right, what's wrong.
Then you could say the same thing for Trump then.
Let's compare two people, right? Two equally rich people: Bill Gates, Elon Musk. Right? Bill Gates, you see, he's donating billions and billions of dollars. He's trying to eradicate malaria from the world.
There are so
He
many
has so
controversy
many-
theory behind that, bro.
Yes, the 5G chip, and people always
Not
talk about
5G
that.
cheap about malaria, I heard. I was like, मैं तो buy कर ली थी है.
Okay.
I think
Hey,
it's.
consider to explain to kar.
I forgot. I'll bring it next one. Bro, it was legit, bro. I hear it and I'm like, okay, Bill Gates, no good guy. Sorry.
Right. I mean, it all depends on who is saying it, right?
Right.
Like, but him helping so many people, donating billions of dollars. Same with Warren Buffett as well. Like, he has billions and also giving billions as well. While the other side, Elon Musk, yes, I know the cave thing happened in Thailand, right? Like, he said, I'm going to help, but he's gonna have his company make something. Not sure if you guys know, kids were stuck in the cave.
Yeah.
Right, so for like days, right? So he was on Twitter tweeting like, yeah, we can make this, we can send this, and no one took it seriously. And then he made a big deal about like his thing could have saved a lot more people. Well, I think only 2 people died, not kids. I think 2 of the soldiers died.
Right.
And then there were experts who came after all this was done, saying what Elon suggested would never work, right? So I think he tries to get involved in things, even like Ukraine, the Starlink, right? Like, he was giving free internet to people in Ukraine, right? If you're a billionaire, if you want to help a country, then you wouldn't go and charge them as well. Or you won't be like, I'm going to stop it unless you pay me, right? So a lot of the things I think he has done.
Rich people don't help, bro. Doesn't matter. Even Bill Gates, sure, he's trying, like, what we hear that he's doing it. But I strongly believe that there are pictures and stories that we don't know about these people.
No, but again, there one thing is belief versus facts, right? If you see like someone having eradicating malaria in the world, right? Like, that's fact, right?
That can
Your
be
belief- Yes, 1 or 2 you will see cases like that, right?
બહુ
But
બધા થયેલા. હું તો કહું છું
But
હજુ
again,
મલેરિયા થાય
his
છે.
goal is to eradicate it, right? So if he's getting closer to it, that's what you want, like malaria, and then also forgot what else he wanted to do. Smallpox, right? That's something he wanted to do.
But
as
then he
well.
ended up
did.
creating COVID.
Yeah, but again, you win some, you lose some, right?
I think smallpox came back. Like, people stopped.
Seriously?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it's the vaccines people don't take.
Take, yeah.
right?
That shit's back, bro.
આપણે vaccinated છે, bro.
આપણે બચી ગયા.
માફડા દુનિયા એટલા ઓછા હું તો કહું I was thinking these non-vaccinated people, I'm not saying that they're bad, belief versus fact, but the only way they can find out fact is they get Ebola via air. You know, like COVID's not gonna kill everybody, but Ebola will give you that checkmate. Like instantly. 3 days, game over. So
Test that out.
Yeah, I think
I'm down, bro. Like if first take out vaccine, so I take it, then go ahead.
yeah, once you become a dictator, you can do all
Yeah.
this. I think
That
it's
is
too
my
easy-
plan. That is
easy
my
for
plan.
you.
I'm here for good time, not long time, so don't come after me with guns. keep it at your house. But I think Elon need to just focus on Mars because that's the only goal of his I was really big fan of because I do want to see if he can take me one day there, hopefully.
Yeah,
for
traveling
free.
to space would be nice, but that's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys hear the story near Colombian Ocean, like 200-year-old ship was sink. They found
Yeah.
And-
Lots of money on it.
20 billion. They are approximately 20 billion worth of like stuff on the ship that they found. So Colombian government sent their rescue team, but they're not releasing the location to the world or something like that. So we will probably see them become 20 billion rich.
Is that the video Dhruv Rathi made? I didn't watch it, but he has some ship
ship
bigger than
bigger.
Titanic. That's what the title said.
I saw that video as well, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I didn't
saw
watch it either,
the
yeah.
thumbnail and stuff like that. But I just saw it today, and I'm like, and 200 years old, they just found some signs of it, and then they send a team to investigate, and they're like, oh, money. So they're like, let's not tell anybody. Let's go grab everything. So yeah,
I'm worried about this.
they're also planning to like get rid of all the Pablo's hippo. I don't know if you guys
I
know.
read that. Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
So you know Pablo Escobar,
Oh,
he had like he bought like 5 or 6 African hippo, something like that back in days. And then
100, yeah, and became like 100 plus.
yeah, 100 because he Pablo to nikal liye.
Hippos reh gaye.
Hippos reh gaye, bhai. So then the government back then did not thought that they will grow like this or whatever reason. They put them in certain area, and he was like, now we alone, baby. And they went 1, 2. Now they are over 200, I think, or 180.
So were they trying to send them back to Africa?
So some of them they're trying to give it to different countries. Some of them they're trying to
They're gonna kill most of them.
kill most of them.
Why kill?
I have no idea.
Kaun le jaise.
It's good meat.
But isn't
I think
isn't
there's something.
wrong with it?
Yeah.
Eh?
It
Yeah.
has to be
Cocaine Pablos.
I think
I mean,
it's something
cocaine
related
hippos.
to drugs as well. I just don't remember exactly. Something with the drugs as well.
Yeah, but Kazu, they just decided finally they make the call that let's get rid of them. So, whichever hippo goes, you'll be in our thoughts and
Others.
prayers.
I was thinking about a different animal. I was like, aren't they
Endangered.
endangered species?
They could be. I have no idea.
Nah,
I think
I was
about
thinking
rhinos.
I was thinking about rhinos.
Yeah.
rhinos. Yeah, these are hippos, bro.
But they could still be in danger.
But unko jawab do la. If they meant to go, they couldn't survive this environment, and that's why they were in danger and they dip. Simple.
No, because they were
Which
killed.
one are you talking about? Hippos or rhinos?
Any species, bro.
The
Bring it.
rhinos were getting killed because
Killed,
people
yeah.
are greedy.
Obviously, that means they couldn't survive. Then should have fight us.
That's not how it works.
Then that goes back to you don't like guns. Other people like guns. They'll come kill you. Like, that
But that's
motherfucker
a
couldn't survive
law.
my guns.
That's a law. That's a law.
there is a law not to kill them.
वही law भी है वही वाला.
But animals being targeted way before gun was invented. My point is, human used to live in jungle too, right? There were animals, we used to hunt them. I'm saying that now we hunt with the gun instead of the
Yeah, which is
arrows.
not a fair game.
I know it is not a fair game, but then we are one step ahead in evolution. So who's losing here already? My point is there is no need to spend money to bring them back. I saw this article that they're trying to bring back the elephant type of thing. What is it called? The movie
Mammoth.
Mammoth.
I see.
Mammoth, yeah. They're like, it'll be ready by 2026. I was like, yo, what? Like, why? They
Yeah,
bring
watch
us-
Madam Secretary, one of the episodes. You will know why mammoths are needed.
Why?
Because
मुझे जवान नहीं.
they in North Pole they go over like the reason why we don't think because why some of this disease come back is because they're buried underneath the frostbites, and you need, like, in olden days in Ice Age, mammoth used to walk over them and then recycle it, and that doesn't happen anymore. So you need animals like that to roam ice patches on North and South Poles.
Is it true story or it's from Twitter?
No. It's from a show, and then I Googled, and it is. And it is. There are a lot of studies that people say that we need older animals like that.
So we bring it back. Then are we allowed to hunt them?
Depends.
I'm asking for a friend.
Hunting is
Because
hunting is
Sallubai would
illegal.
like to know this.
Because I don't get it why humans want to hunt. Like, besides eating, I get, like, okay, if you really want to eat chicken, go ahead. But like some of these animals, you're not even gonna eat. Why hunt them? Like, I know people eat deer, but most of these animals are just trophy animals. Why bother killing them? I don't get that
I
part.
agree there. Like hunting wise, I get it. But let's say naturally some species are like parrot in Puerto Rico. Nobody's hunting parrot, by the way. It's just they not.
They can't survive.
Yeah, they can't survive in that whatever. Sure, human try to keep the jungle there as natural as possible, but they're still like top 10 list of extinction list, right? If they're gone, they're gone. They weren't meant to be in this environment, period. There is no need to go back and bring their eggs or DNA and be like, let's recreate. That is my take. Like, I'm not saying hunt and not bring them back, but I'm talking about in topic of like this parrot type of thing. But okay. Kari Suvik, dictator.
One day.
જે દિવસ હું થયો ને તને હું બનાવીશ તેનો વાઇસ પ્રેસિડેન્ટમાં જોડે.
That's not how dictator works.
અરે ઉપર ખાલી જોવા બીજી બાજુની દુનિયા કેમ કે મારા અને એના આઈડિયા તો મેચ નહીં થાય. તો હું કહીશ કે can you just tell me how would you handle it?
And you're wrong.
Then turn around, do totally opposite. That's the plan.
But rhinos were being hunted. That's why.
Oh yeah, that I knew. Like the last one died in Africa, even though they were like what 7 or 8, like the African army people, not army but like rangers were protecting that, and he gave up. Bro, gone, long gone. One of the unique one, not all of them, like this unique big rhinos. I think that
Single
post
horn.
still roam around on Instagram. I see it here and there. I'll send it. Oh, you're not on the group active, are you?
I read it most of the time, but then I scroll down. I just look at what I really. When I scroll, if it interests me, I'll do it. Otherwise, I don't watch it. Every single one of them.
That hurt my feeling.
I'm sorry. I'll get you extra word up. I'm upstairs.
એ તો હું ખાઈશ પતંગ kick out ના કરી દો.
Say my thing. Second thing.
Yes.
Do it.
Damn.
I mean,
It's about to be a father. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
One less thing to worry about.
Yeah.
Yeah, ભાઈ જોઈ લે after February.
2025.
અરે 2024 we can start batting here.
you can come see me.
Yo, I wish FanDuel allow batting on your life, bro. Sometime I wonder.
I mean, you can do it on your own, right?
Yeah.
You don't need FanDuel for this.
But like FanDuel is like, the rate, like
Easy-
more people
easily,
can come in and easily the
click.
rate change. We can be like,
Do
yo,
I get anything out of this?
No,
I mean-
you just bet on it.
I mean, you can bet on as well.
Yeah. You can bet and then you rig the game.
the game.
yeah, it's like an NFL players, like they don't get anything or they can't bat.
Shit, they get millions to play the game.
Yeah.
I don't get millions to live my life. You can't bet on it.
So yeah, you won't get anything. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'll bet on myself.
No, you're not allowed.
Not allowed?
No.
Damn it.
We can't have you rig the game.
That's all right. I'll take inside bets. I'll make my own betting polls.
I saw the poster today. This lady had like poster for near, she went there, DC. And the poster says, are you gonna support half of me and not other half because she was half Ukraine, half Palestine? She's like, only my half life matter?
I didn't even think about that. Imagine that shit.
That's funny.
Yeah. I saw that. I was like, yo, this is funny. I don't know if she made that up or it was
Right.
legit.
Yeah.
But I thought that was funny. So thought I share.
Changing gear a bit. Like, what is your thoughts on Cricket World Cup for now? 'Cause
Oh,
I know
this
you're
guy,
into it.
background, let me give you a little background about this guy. He's the reason I started playing cricket in US. He was the captain for a long time, team called Stumpers. And he still managed, it's just not on the paper. And he has this big of a cricket dick, up in there. So if you have any questions regarding cricket, And if you want sarcastic answer, leave it in the comment.
Barabar.
Continue.
Oh, my opinion.
Yeah,
I think India should win.
that's it.
It's just
yeah,
way too
what-
strong.
what were you expecting?
just
It's way too strong.
is it strong because it's in India, or is it just the team itself was strong? Do you believe those whole rumors going on that India is getting favored based on pitches or time they're
But
playing?
isn't
the scheduling
supposed
itself?
to be favored a little bit on home grounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
again, I
agree.
think they.
I agree.
That's
I'm
the
just
whole
asking
purpose
questions.
of home ground.
Yeah, but I think all 11 they're in. They're doing really good. All in form as well. Maybe not Gill, Surya, Sky, not as much, but this still score like 20-30.
I feel like
Right.
they gonna, like come in the day we really need them. Like Sky is due for one of those
And he did
innings.
against England, right?
Yeah.
Like when we got 220,
50
250
something.
he did score 50. If it was not for his 50, could be 160 all out as well.
Yeah, but I'm talking about his one of those innings. Like he plays all 360
Like
and like
Maxwell's
quick,
today.
like
Yeah.
quick 100. Like you just like what 36, like 60 balls
Yeah,
and like
yeah.
100 runs. I think he's due for one of those. You know what I fear though? Like I really want India to win. I'm really, really hoping we win. We are the strongest on paper, on fucking
The
TV.
last 8 games.
Yeah, every game and like there is a meme going on like that first time I'm excited to see our bowling than
Yeah,
batting
yeah.
for sure. Like the way we are attacking, man, that's insanely crazy. But I fear so much that we're gonna choke in semifinal. Like
don't
I have
think
that
so.
feeling. But knock the wood, hopefully.
Who would we play in semi-final right now as it stands?
Pakistan or New Zealand?
Most likely Pakistan, Afghanistan, or New Zealand, depending on what happens.
Those
next
three, yeah.
Few days.
Next few days.
Who are we playing next?
Netherlands.
Last game of the.
Does it make
regular-
any difference if we win or lose?
No, nothing will
I
change.
think India's number one, no
Yeah,
matter what.
even if they lose, nothing will change. We win, nothing will change. But I guess I hope they pick the preferred 11. So
you think they would
they should, right?
yeah.
Because the last game was last Sunday. Then you're playing a week later.
you want some
Yeah, so you don't want people to rest. It's a World Cup, right? Like you should not be tired.
unless they were fighting with some injuries anyways
Yeah.
Netherlands was my pick, by the way.
to win.
Better than Bangladesh.
Yeah, definitely better than Bangladesh, bro. And on that topic, cricket. I know we already discussed, but let's discuss it here about the timeout out. The way Matthew got out yesterday. What are your thoughts?
I don't think he should have appealed. Number one, I think he put up the video as well. He was ready to face at 155, not after 2, right? So I think the umpire messed up, not looking at the time. And regardless, if he did or not, I don't think he should have appealed. Yes, there's a rule, right? But it was not helping the batsman anyway. Yes, we
Yeah.
talk about like man cut, right? But in that, you are trying to take 2-3 extra steps, right? So you can get the single easily or the run easily, right? You're getting advantage by taking few steps. In this case, you being 10 seconds late is not going to do anything to anyone, right? Yes, some people may come back and say, oh yeah, but like what if Bangladesh had to were behind on time, right? And they had to
They look
keep
at it.
one fielder in versus like 5 outside at the end, right? But yes, they were behind, but like in this case, 5 seconds, 10 seconds not going to hurt.
Because they spent another 10 minutes after
Arguing.
the
Yeah.
appealing, they were arguing. They're like,
Yeah.
should I give him out? Should I not give him out? And then
Like if it was gonna start pouring and something like that, then it makes sense that he was trying to buy a time.
Yeah.
There's no reason to buy a time when he was
definitely
buying
it's in the rules, so you can appeal for sure. If you are late. But after I saw the post today where he put the timestamps and stuff, then I was like, okay, that makes no sense if you are under the time that they are required to be ready.
The thing, if you're 2 seconds late, 5 seconds late, I get it,
Yeah.
right? But if you are like 10 minutes late, then you would do want to appeal, and because it's delaying the game.
Yeah.
But if you're a few seconds late, I don't see reason to appeal. Like Rizwan, for example, he takes 5 minutes to get ready. No one ever appeals. I think if people start appealing, then a lot of the people would be out.
Yeah. And I think when Matthew asked him to take his appeal back, as a captain, he should have done it. I know he said it's in the book, I would do it, but like at that point,
He just did
he,
this.
he's like, he lost the respect from
Not that he had it.
everybody.
Yeah, he didn't
Not that
have
he
much.
had, yeah.
Yeah, I think people compare to Mankind is stupid because that the batsman is trying to get an advantage there.
Yeah.
There's no advantage Matthew had here by not having a
Delaying
helmet
by
that
10
was secure.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So I mean, and they sent him back, right? He broke his thumb or something. Fracture.
yeah.
I think
Scott.
that's a fake news. I think they just don't want more attention on him or Bangladesh team, so they just be like, let's bring him back. So people be like, Gaya, Bosri ka Gaya.
He's injured every other game, anyways.
Is that true though that the Sri Lanka fired the rest of the board or something?
Yeah, today morning I woke up and I saw that.
I don't know.
I was in Philly today, so I didn't get a chance.
Yeah,
to
so
all this.
today morning every post on Instagram was about Sri Lanka fired the whole cricket board. Whole.
I mean, they did pretty bad. Yeah,
And I mean, they weren't bad team. Like I think going into World Cup,
they were okay.
Yeah.
not like
not
we
bottom
don't expect
team
them
at
to be in top 4.
Yeah.
No, I don't think they even expect it to be in top 4 either.
So out of those three, New Zealand, Pakistan, or Afghanistan, who would you like to face India?
India would definitely prefer Afghanistan.
Yeah.
Right? Like beating them once, and again, them playing in the World Cup for the first time, playoffs.
Yeah.
Definitely pressure. All right, so
You saw that
pretty
today.
pretty sure India would prefer them.
Yeah.
And I think,
But they are
after
the
would be-
only team, if you look at the numbers, who score 200 something against Indians bowling. The rest of the
Yeah.
team was under 200.
Yeah.
So it's like, sure, it happened, but it can happen again. Even today, they played good against Australia. I know Max
Yeah,
played
the
even
one
better.
catch they dropped.
Yeah,
that turned the game.
Two
Two catches.
They dropped him
catches.
twice.
Yeah, they dropped him
Oh, dropped him
twice.
twice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they dropped him
Maxwell,
twice.
yeah. They dropped
But
him at
beautiful inning, bro.
point.
You must
Yeah, I saw
watch
the
the
highlight.
highlight.
I saw his
Crazy.
highlight.
Crazy.
Yeah,
He
I
could not move. He had cramps.
Yeah.
He could not run. The last 70 runs, they were just like hitting 4s or 6s.
Standing, yeah.
He would have finished the game earlier if
could
he
run.
didn't have cramps. Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like he fell down. I thought he was going out.
Yeah. He was ready. Zampa was ready to come out as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. It happened twice. He came out twice, and the second time he just took even pads off, I think, and he went up there. He's like, I'm done. He's not coming out.
Crazy win.
Like 1-6, where he like literally not even an inch of movement on his leg. He just swung the bat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Even last 6.
Yeah.
That's the only time. The last 6, he moved his feet a little bit inside the right foot,
Yeah.
and then hit it on the leg side. But before that, 3 hits,
Yeah.
bro did not move. He
Straight,
just from here to bottom, just stayed stand, and the body, bro. So much power, huh?
Yeah, the
Crazy.
power.
Insanely
Amazing.
crazy
Very,
power.
very good inning.
That's why guys eat beef.
Or kangaroos probably for him.
Yeah. Do they eat
I have
kangaroos?
no idea. I'm assuming
No
they
clue.
look pretty strong. So.
I'm sure some people do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they are such
Or at least tried it.
Australia na je wala dur dur rehta hai jangalo.
They got a lot of weird animals there, so I'm sure they're eating
Yeah.
everything.
But hopefully India win. We celebrate. That's the day we have his baby shower. So I don't know if we're gonna focus on that or the game, or we're gonna be champion of marathon. So we're gonna be focusing on our.
Medal. Should we wear medal that day
Yeah,
too?
Oh yeah, that's the plan. So
Alright.
the plan is we all gonna wear, assuming we all won. At least you
Finish
are.
it.
You are.
we
winning.
have to wear. I think you get a medal before the race. Didn't he say you get the medal before
Oh,
the
do you?
race?
Nah,
I
nah.
think-
You get when
no
you.
idea.
I think it's
final.
finished. I think when you
Okay.
finish it, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll finish for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We'll crawl if we need to. Roll.
But I know you doing it for sure. You shouldn't even run half, but go for full.
Just go for full.
Yeah.
Just
Just
go
keep on
Sunday.
going.
Just go Sunday.
Since you told me that in army they used to make you run like 8 to 10 miles just normally, you disqualified. You're not at our level, bro. You above us.
You should do it twice.
Yeah.
Make a circle again and meet them.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask Neil to record us or somebody. I'm gonna have person be in
You're
front.
gonna have him come there.
Or whoever, somebody will bring it outside, and then we all gonna have our medal. I have that portable Neil speaker, like how San Francisco team got out.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk in like
At
that,
the
baby.
baby shower.
At the baby shower.
Okay, so
And then as soon as we walk in, he's gonna come there. We make sure that when he talk to us, he keep his eyes below because come on,
We're the champions.
we are the champions.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know you were the champion that day for your wife, but for us,
We're the
You got it.
champion.
I'll bow down. Don't worry.
I'll record it and make a TikTok out of it.
I want a full on Simon and bow down.
Although
Yeah, you gotta lay
they do even weird bow down. They do one of these.
Yeah.
No. Like they lay down? I thought they lay down.
Yeah, they do.
I know what you
At the
mean. I
temple,
know
at
what you
the-
mean. Yeah.
Yeah. But hopefully, we all are running 1, 2, 3, and he's coming as a supporter. At least he.
I may have fans from Michigan coming as well.
for supporting us.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's see if that happened. We'll let you know in next podcast. But
What
pray
time you-
for me at
What time
least
to run?
7.
7.
So
We
finish
should be
around
home by
11?
12, bro.
No, like 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
I think I don't know if 7 is like when we start running, or 7 is if they do that stretching thing that we did.
I don't think so. There are stretches here. Here you come and you
Start running.
start running. Like
I mean, in 5K they did. So I'm assuming they have. for half
Babare was
marathon.
telling me that we go and they will have zones because we all sign. What double sign up for? 2:30? Did he put the time?
I have no idea.
Yeah, like there is a question that says, "What do you think?" Remember, I copy paste that we all have to be at least under 16 mile per hour
Yeah, pace. Yeah.
or something like that pace. On that, there you put like, "What do you think you'll finish in?" So I asked Sagar. He said put 2:30. So they all put us in the same
Zone.
slot or zone, something like that.
But I guess if you're running separately, right? Like I know we will be doing a different time versus Sandy.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't really matter which zone you're in then.
Yeah.
yeah, makes sense.
Right,
But
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that he doesn't
Go elsewhere.
go elsewhere. Like he's with us, he can stand with us. But yeah,
So he makes it to Patel's TikTok in the beginning.
yeah, pretty much. But yo, I swear to God, that boy ran that day.
Yeah.
Like he made it to the finish line before us. Plus, I did not see him drink water. Unless when we took a break, he might have drank the.
Yeah, when we took a break after 6 miles, he did.
Yeah, after 6 miles, he drank one of the IV, I think. But
Like few
during
sips.
the run, he was like at least like 50, 60 steps ahead of us every time, bro. And I was shocked. And he, like, this is like, I did like 1,000 different stretches and ran, and he's like, let's go.
I think the age helps, right? Being early
100%.
20s.
Yeah. Oh, he's okay. But still, like, you know.
Plus all the years of bowling that you've done, probably your knees are, and the steroids and
Yeah,
everything
steroids
else.
definitely. 110% prednisone is affecting me, and it will affect me throughout my life. So, but yeah, it was so. Then I went to my wife, you know, and I said,
Got the massage.
"You can do it."
Oh.
So I signed her up too. So it'd be a
But
fun
I'm sure
one.
it's going to be fine. 16 pace is less than 4 miles an hour, like 3.9,
Yeah.
3.8.
See, I told you
right?
I
So
call
if
him
we can just
calculator.
walk at a good pace.
It's it's
Yeah,
too
and we were
easy.
talking about this. I think the way we were jogging, like I think if you do speed walk
Mhm.
versus the way we were jogging, speed walkers would beat us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do 4 miles now.
4 miles of what?
Run.
Speed walk?
No,
No,
bro, only 9 to go. Sign up, Theja.
Nah. Next year.
Next year, okay.
None of us are.
This year I got medal. I'm done for life, and I'm gonna brag about
I
it.
personally like the Spartan race we did. That was more enjoyable.
Yeah.
I'm
Than
sure.
like
This
guy's
just training
boring.
for the
Yeah.
This is a lot of. I think 5K would be fine.
I agree with
No
you.
running.
Running
No
alone.
running.
Yo, running alone is so,
So
boring.
boring,
It's
yeah.
so boring, bro. Running alone is like, nah, I can't do 13, maybe miles, sure, and come back home, but 13, bro, zero fucking
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah.
There is no way I can do it.
Oh.
People do 100 plus miles. I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, it's just running is fun. I see myself continuing with this trend where I would run like at least twice a week, mile or two, you know, at the gym or at least the trail we used to go.
Yeah.
Because it is fun. I cannot do alone by myself like 5, 6, 8, 10 miles. It's so boring. Like throughout the run, we were just talking, bro. Like
Yeah.
just
Every
having-
4 hours, Kuna would come out, go like all the way to Jatish's house, make a big loop there, and come back.
4 hours.
2-3 miles.
Every 4 hours, he would do that. Yeah, like 2-3 miles.
It's like walking the park for him.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
easy for him. That's his.
Yeah, but because after this, I know some of you. So I also signed 5K at work,
Yeah.
so I get
That's
connected
nothing.
with other. Yeah,
For you, it'll be nothing.
I hope so.
Yeah, after that, like we do, that's 3.3 miles.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
That's like 1, 2, 3. The trail is back and forth 3 times. There you go.
And then the only reason I did it because I don't know anyone and I want to make connection in case they're giving out layoffs. So I can be like, bro, remember me? Try to save me.
Or go to the different team.
Something like that. Trying to make some networking at BMS because being at home is just,
You don't know anyone.
yeah,
Besides
like I
someone
just know
that could be
my
people.
manager's like, hello everyone, please send 3 colleagues that you work with that I can something check your, you know, like She just want to ask them how I did throughout the year with them. I sent an email saying, if I'm being honest with you, I only work with you and John. There is no third person.
Find a third one on your own.
Just today email I sent her. I was like, I hope that's okay.
Right.
But if you really want to put third person, you can ask another director. I was like, I ask him once in a while for this particular issues, but that's about it. So let's see. She's on PTO, but let's see what happens. But yeah, that's why I want to go and make some friends, or at least get to know each other, like face to face. Like, okay, that's how you look like. So I'll let you know how that one goes. If you're free, feel free to
Run
When
that
is it?
5K.
December 6th.
Okay. I'll look at the weather first. And then
But that's the day you're supposed to attending. Okay,
That's
third is
third.
yours.
Third is Sunday.
Third is what?
Sunday.
Yeah, I know that, but I thought you said something.
No.
That's when Uno's getting.
neutered.
Yeah.
Neutered.
Balls cut off
Don't go, bro. I give you one advice.
Don't go where.
to look at his
To
balls
look
cut.
at, no, like when you go drop him off, I know you will, knowing you, when you're gonna go pick him up, you're gonna feel something. Don't go.
તો શું કરે પણ એ?
I had to go pick him up.
Send your dad.
I don't think that's gonna work.
I mean, for us, Zora was happy to see us.
Yeah, he was happy, but like you will see his face and you will become emotional.
અને ભોસડીના એનિમલ ઉપર કે ના લાવવા જોઈએ ને પાછા લાવવા ખાલી બોલ્યા કાપવાના ભેર છે એ બી કૂતરાના
Any mate કહું
Fucking
છું.
shit is
Any
this?
mate.
મન પડે ત્યારે પાર્ટી બાંધી રાખે ભાઈ.
Like party label though, I was just helping him, knowing his, emotional ass.
Yeah,
He might just be like, what did I do? Like already depressed.
I mean, I don't have any choice.
Bro's going through so many emotions per day. That day may be the last day, So that's what I was
Yeah,
just
I don't-
saying.
I don't think I have much choice but to go get him.
I mean, if you don't, he's just gonna hump around, nothing else.
What? If you
And-
don't.
Yeah, if you don't chop it, like I don't see personally people say that if you do it, you see difference in your dog behavior, but it's not totally true.
But
Like
it's bad for him.
Huh?
Like a lot of research shows that is like having him is bad for them if they're never gonna use it.
Then make him use it.
How am I gonna do that?
Get him a pocket pussy.
So yeah, it's better to if you're not gonna breed them, then you have to get rid of them.
But it is a little emotional for sure.
And
I
every
think
time
will
you
get
see
more
someone on
emotional.
pain, yeah.
Yeah. But having this one dog, it's hard to tell if there's a difference after or not, right? Because I think second dog you get, if you don't get them neutered or sprayed, then okay, the behavior is the same. But just first dog, we got him neutered. We don't know if he was going to be the same or not.
Yeah.
Right.
But like
It's
if
really
you
hard to say.
neuter after certain months, like if the dog spent like 6-8 months with you, you know how your dog is. After neutering, if the behavior continues same, then you know that okay, nothing changed.
Right, but they also are becoming older as well, right? Like as a puppy, you're more energetic, you do more things, but you turn 1, you turn 2, you will be less and less energetic. You will do less.
I gotta check if Hulk going backward. That boy has so much energy, bro. Like sometimes I get tired. I'm like,
He's
bro,
4?
Please, 5. Yeah, he's 4. He's gonna be 5 this year, but
But this year, 2024,
2024. Sorry,
and I
Like-
when
Zoro's 3.
he's 3,
I don't know his birth date actually.
when we pick
It's-
him up.
Sometime in September, I think.
Okay, so he just turned 4.
So yeah, he just turned 4 on like sometime June, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Sometime in June or July. I don't know when his birthday actually. I gotta check.
Uno's very easy. January 2nd.
Oh, his birthday.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
With every like it's beginning of the year, it's his birthday.
So should I come to your birthday party or should I come to yours?
You have to decide.
Tough choices.
2024, you
don't-
can probably do his. 2025,
Yeah, we're not
yeah,
gonna.
we won't see him.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I don't think 2024 we're gonna have a birthday party either for him
Why?
because she's gonna be 9 months pregnant.
So that's
8
her
months
problem.
pregnant.
We want party.
All right. So Christmas party or his birthday party?
both.
Both.
All
Like,
right,
what
we'll
the fuck?
pick one.
What is it? Diet program?
Yeah, it is. It is a diet program.
Oh man, 1:30 today. See, good people come, good time, go fast. By the way, he's a brother of Arpan. If people don't know, he was on our podcast a while ago, and they are twins. I forgot to mention that unique thing about him.
Yeah, go check out that episode and see if they look alike or not, and
Yeah.
comment. I just
On
want people
which
to comment.
episode?
Arpan's episode. Go find Arpan's episode.
Yes. On that note, are we done for today, or you gonna ask him some tough questions?
You're gonna ask her
like-
5 questions.
I gotta go pee so bad, so I'm done.
Hey guys, sorry, we've been lacking a lot lately, but we try to stay up to date. Once again, come through.
We're not lacking. They just travel too much.
Come through the podcast. Let's have a good time. Just hang out. Let's just trash talk, whatever you want to do, Thanks for tuning in.
Without guns, preferably.
Please. But like, share, subscribe.
Please.
Please. Can you say it to our 70 audience, please?
Yes.
72, please.
72.
Yeah.
Yes,
Please.
and the one comment who left a comment
Yeah.
as well. So 73.
73.
Yeah.
So
I think he left us though. Whoever left the comment, he probably just disappeared.
So
Yes, like, share, and subscribe.
Please.
He said it, bro. Next president, by the way. Please.
Senators.
Oh, senator.
Yeah,
No, he
that's
wasn't born here. Sorry. Apology.
Would you get into politics? Stay tuned for that question. We may come back and answer that.
No, stay tuned. Next one.
All right, boys. Peace out. See you next time. Have a good day.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable.